guys, today on Cheese Cooking Now I'm going to show you how to make some really delicious Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts can actually be delicious if you roast them, and a tip when you're roasting any vegetables of any kind is to make sure that after you rinse them they're really, really dry. Why? Because A, the olive oil isn't going to stick unless they're dry, and B, any moisture that's left over on the actual vegetable is just going to produce steam and it's not going to get crispy, and then what's the point, right? So I'm going to show you how to make some roasted vegetables, roasted Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to cut the little ends off, and then I'm just going to cut it in half. And I like to save these little outer leaves because they get really crispy in the oven, so make sure that you keep those. Cover them with olive oil, and I'm just going to put a big pinch of salt on them. And I'm going to add some pepper. Honestly, it's really just to your preference how much you want to add. And we're going to mix these around a little bit. And once I see that they're pretty covered, I'm going to dump them out onto this baking dish. I like to line it with foil because then it's easier when you clean up. Okay. Make sure you get these little leaves because honestly they're really good. And then I have my oven set to 400 degrees. I'm going to put these little guys in the oven for 20 minutes if I want just regular plain roasted Brussels sprouts, but I'm going to show you how to add a fun twist with teriyaki. In that case, it's only 15 minutes, so stay tuned for the second half. Okay, so for the second half of this recipe, I'm going to make the Brussels sprouts with a little twist, and I'm going to use teriyaki sauce. You can use teriyaki sauce, hoisin sauce, plum sauce, duck sauce, barbecue sauce, really whatever type of sauce you have on hand. This is very, very teriyaki sauce. It's really delicious. You can buy it at Publix. And this is what I'm going to be using for the second half of this recipe. Okay, so these have been in the oven for 15 minutes. You can see, can you hear this? That means that they are crispy. So I just took them out and I dumped them back into this bowl, and I'm going to add the teriyaki sauce. As I said before, it's really however much you want. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it a little bit. That seems like it's enough. And I'm going to toss these little guys to coat them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back on the sheet pan. This is the same one that I had them on before. And then I'm going to put them back in the oven for another 5 minutes. After that, they're done and ready to enjoy. And this is what those Brussels sprouts look like when they're done and out of the oven.